The Guardian games have been unveiled. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is The Black Link, and earlier today, as I predicted might be the case this week, Bungie put out the initial trailer showcasing their upcoming spring event in Destiny 2, Guardian games. And the event itself seems to be a classy competition of sorts between the Guardian classes, almost akin to a Guardian Olympics challenge between the main classes. It definitely sounds like an interesting concept, and we got a neat little teaser trailer as well as an official webpage for the event itself. So that's what we're going to be going over right now. The Guardian games are set to begin next week, April 21st, and go on until May 11th. And as usual, the event is going to coincide with a redesign of the tower, as well as a return of the event's organizer, Ava Levante. And the trailer itself is pretty cool. We get to see a lot of great clips of the armor set that you'll be able to earn over the course of the event. It's going to be a revamped version of the original armor set that your character started with at the very beginning of Destiny 2. And throughout the trailer, you get to see a lot of the notions of challenge between the three main classes, Warlocks, Hunters, and Titans. We even get a look at an incoming exotic, the all-new LMG, Heir Apparent. The event itself is sure to contain its fair share of surprises, and of course I'm sure we'll get more than our fair share of Eververse emotes, ships, shaders, and all kinds of other things along with it. Now, it's not just a trailer that dropped today. Bungie also put up a specific webpage explaining a bit more about the Guardian games themselves. And we also get a great further look at some of the gear we'll be able to get while this event is live. So we're going to go over that here. Event, Golden Guardians. The inaugural Guardian games is upon us. There are only 3 weeks to prove that your class reigns supreme, and with a permanent reminder of which class wins being added to the tower for the rest of the year, the stakes have never been higher. The scoreboard is up and the clock is running. You know who deserves to take home the gold. Now show everyone else. Which I think is a really cool idea. Of course, there's always been a greater conversation about which class reigns supreme in the world of Destiny. Of course, the correct answer to that is and has always been and always will be Warlocks, but it's nice that we're going to give you other Titans and Hunters an opportunity to respect our authority for the rest of the year. I like that Bungie's going to be putting up kind of a showcasing, a reminder of which class reigns supreme over the course of this event. I'm sure it's not going to be toxic at all. Anyways, let's move on. Next up, it talks a bit about the activities we'll be engaging in. Classy competition. Meet with Ava and Zavala to test your skills in a series of daily class challenges. Every point you earn matters if you want to bury the other classes on the tower scoreboard. Rise to the top and flaunt your score to add an extra stinger to your trash-talking zinger. Keep it classy, Guardians. Yeah, I'm sure that's definitely going to happen, Bungie. So as you complete challenges for your class, you're actually going to be earning points that are going to be added to an overall scoreboard to help you keep track of which class is currently in the lead. After that, we get another look at the incoming exotic heavy machine gun, the Heir Apparent, with an interesting bit of flavor text along with it. You'll fall into second place as you reach for the last trick in your arsenal. The low hum assures you that you've pulled the trigger. It begins to spin, slowly for a moment, and then in an instant, blindingly fast. The roar of the Heir Apparent rises above the crowd. The tide turns, and the glory of your class is secured. I guess giving us kind of a hint at exactly how the Heir Apparent itself is going to work, which of course would be greatly appreciated if it weren't already data mined weeks ago. So, the Heir Apparent is the Cabal-esque heavy machine gun. It's going to be a solar heavy weapon, and it's got a really interesting special ability. First up, it's got Heavy Slug Thrower, which reads out like this: used to spin up. This weapon can be fired only when fully spun. So like a Gatling gun, it's got to warm up and start spinning before it can start firing. And then that's going to be followed up by the weapon's special trait, Armor of the Colossus. While at full health, spinning up this weapon protects you with an arc shield. So as you begin to fire this weapon, you're going to get an overshield to help you survive enemy encounters. Very interesting way to use a gun like this. I know a lot of people were initially worried that it was basically just going to be a heavy version of the Sweet Business. So I'm happy to see that the effect is actually a little bit different. Although this information is coming from the data mine for the Heir Apparent, which of course is always subject to change. It could be completely different when it officially comes out, but this is the information we've got right now. We do know the weapon also does have a catalyst in the database as well, which you'll be able to earn by simply using the weapon to defeat enemies. So there's certainly a lot to look forward to in terms of the new exotic. I know I can't wait to get my hands on the Heir Apparent. We've been trying to get our hands on more Cabal weaponry literally forever. Anyways, moving on from there, of course, we've also got some new Eververse stuff and even a new Sparrow shown off on the official Guardian Games website. And that section reads out like this. Everyone's a fan. You watch Tess crane her neck over the counter to catch a glimpse of the podium on the center of the tower. The shelves behind her are lined with new emotes and universal ornament sets to help you represent your class with pride. 2 new ships and Sparrows are parked in the warehouse, ready to make your rivals eat your dust. She has plenty to do, but work can wait. Her favorite Guardian just took the lead. Of course, confirming that there's going to be at least 2 new ships and Sparrows and probably a healthy dose of emotes and armor that are going to be tied to Eververse when this event goes live as well. And then after that, we've got a section titled Bring Home the Win. Ava has done an amazing job decorating the tower, and now you can bring some of that flair home. Complete the weekly On Your Laurels quest and unlock an exclusive Bungie Rewards Guardian Games box. Now, logging off doesn't mean you have to stop showing off. Which means, of course, there's going to be some IRL swag that you'll be able to earn by completing challenges within this event as well. And that's currently it for the information we've got for Bungie's Guardian Games. This is going to be a free-to-play event for all players of Destiny 2, whether you own the Season Pass or not. Now, Bungie does have a Guardian Games guide webpage up, which I guess is going to go into greater detail into exactly how you can participate in this event, but currently right now the link to that page is broken. It doesn't really bring anything up, so once they get that up and running, if we learn anything new, we'll be sure to let you know. But there we go, that is your quick sneak peek at the incoming Guardian Games event, set to start next week on April 21st. I hope you Guardians are ready to show up and show out for your favorite class. And as for me, well, here's hoping there's going to be more to do than just completing bounties. Guess we'll find out real soon. That's going to be it for this one, Guardians. Thank you all so much for tuning in. What are your thoughts on the Guardian Games? Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. But I'm out for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, aim the black link. You Guardians, stay frosty.